Good morning, it's Gemma. I've motivated myself to come out today for the first time in too long. Just to do a little camp. When I'm deciding what to do on these videos, I always kind of go with my instincts. I have a very vague idea of what I'd like to talk about, what I'd like to try, and just go with it. I mean, all summer I've had bivvy bag in my head. I want to do a bivvy bag experience. I've used it a couple of times on overnighters and enjoyed it, and so I've brought it out today, even though it's for sleeping in. It's also great for just laying down on and reading a book. Just being with the trees. A lot more leaves on the floor this time. Don't think I've ever known it this busy actually here. But I tell you what, since the world took another dark turn with the re-election of Trump, I'm so glad I'm an artist. Because even though people look on being an artist as, I don't know, not as worthwhile as being a doctor or, well, basically any other profession, it's always the arts people turn to when humanity and the world are in crisis. It's always poetry, pictures, music. And I have all of that in my life to sustain me. I've been drawn to this little patch because there's lots of holly here, and that's very warming apparently. When you've got your back against a holly bush, it protects you from the cold. And I've seen these metal posts, so obviously, I don't know, there was some kind of contraption here or building. There's this flat piece of ground here which I've chosen to set my bivvy up in, and it's also got the holly and a little bit of dead branch wall here to protect me. As you can see above, it's young trees, so anything that falls on me isn't going to be substantial branch wise. There's no wind today anyway. Do you know, it just feels like too much hard work today for me. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna abandon this, and I think for safety reasons that's a good move as well. I think if you're not feeling tip-top and you're having to be alert to things, it's best just to not do it. So I'll keep my bag packed. I thought, well, I won't get it all out and mess it all up. I'll keep it all packed for whenever I feel more up to this. Did think I might like to carry on just walking and exploring, but no, I'm going to head home. As you can see, I found some beautiful things to photograph. People filming there, screaming like they're being murdered. I'm not sure if it's them or some kids nearby. That'll teach me to come out in the middle of a Saturday afternoon. I look forward to being back home with my cat. Cats don't have an agenda. Well, my buddy doesn't anyway. He just wants to be loved, and so do I. Settle down with a nice book. I enjoyed Tom Tiddler's Ground, a short Christmas story by Charles Dickens that you can listen to on YouTube. It's my favourite story yet of his, I think, and I could see a lot of myself in the character of Tom. I won't spoil the story, but if you're interested, have a listen. There's some lovely fresh nettles here, which I think tomorrow I'll come and pick for nettle soup. So today hasn't been a complete waste of time. And I've had some exercise. Almost back now. That's the fly tipping and the cars and all the other ugly things that I don't identify with. When I'm out in public and it's busy, people look at me like I'm from another planet. My big rucksack on and bum bag, and this one guy said to me, "Oh, you look lost." I thought, well, would you help me if I was? Sort of like sneering down his nose at me. I looked at him and I thought, yeah, look at you with your flat cap on like dozens of other middle-aged, middle-class dog walkers I've seen today. Exactly the same outfit on as everybody else in your pigeonhole. But I don't openly judge them, make them feel uncomfortable, like people do feel that they have the right to do with me sometimes. Anyway, leave you with this beautiful sight. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. This hasn't been one of my more upbeat videos, but we're only human, and next time when I feel better I'll get my bivvy out and cook some nice food. So I shall see you next time. Bye.